Hi, welcome back to week 3 of my founder journey as I attempt to launch and scale my brand new business, the Wealthy Woman Company, hopefully to 7 figures. Here's hoping. In the next 12 months. So, if you've been following along with the journey, you will know that I am officially inside my premises. And I wanted to give you this week's update because it's been quite an exciting little flurry of activity, but also the pressure is starting to mount a little. So I want to talk about that today also because I'm now a few weeks into the process. I've got the keys. And with that comes great responsibility because I'm moving closer to deadlines for payments, and this thing needs to start making some money. So that's the thing. As exciting as it is to see the progress, the typical entrepreneurial journey also means that the pressure is mounting as well because there are only so much reserves and so much that in the monthly recurring revenue and all the things. So this business needs to start making some money, and already I've had like a couple of VIP sessions, which is around £1,000. So doesn't even cover half the rent, definitely doesn't cover the bills, doesn't cover my time or energy to be here every day nearly for the last however many weeks. So, and I don't think enough people talk about that because yes, I am a money mentor. Yes, I am a coach. Yes, I have other revenue streams. But like I say, I'm still a mum of 6 and this business still needs to be able to be financially viable and pay for itself. So let me tell you what's been going on and also what I'm going to do about it. So first of all, I'm wondering if I can unplug here and give you a little bit of a journey. Let me know if this style of content is actually making you feel sick moving around with me or it's not the most edited or polished YouTube video I'm sure that you've ever experienced, but I am excited. So I'm sitting at my new desk, which is very exciting for me. So I've chosen a reception desk so I can still continue to be available but also showcase some of the products that are hopefully going to be filling my new product retail area. So this is how it looks currently. I'm not sure if that was there on the last visit. This is our new Christmas tree. I upgraded the old one because it was just not giving for me. We also have an exciting turn of events because you can't see it, but the window decal is up now, which is very exciting because it's generating some interest on socials. It's starting to build my email list. And if nothing else, symbolically, it just lets the universe know that we are open for business. And then here, obviously, is the retail space, as I mentioned. Now, it's looking a little bit sad, ladies. If you are a female product business and you have fabulous products, like I want to showcase them in the shop. So get in contact, let me know. I could become a stockist for you. Over here is probably the most exciting amount of progress is that we now have conference chairs, accessories and tables. We've got the sideboard there with some schnacky snacks and some other little bits. I've also decorated the tree and put up the Christmas signs because obviously that is where it's at. So there is some progress. We're still waiting on a lot of deliveries to come in. So I've got a giant like rug, I've got a few of those LED lights, personalized stationery for anybody that's co-working, which is exciting. I've also got just some other little bits. I think I still need to get more chairs. So I've got a workshop that I'm hosting in January. I need to get the chairs and table for that. But as I said, I'm allowing it to and sofas, need to get a sofa. I'm allowing it to grow very organically as the money comes in because I want it to be self-funding and I also want to create it in collaboration with what my community actually wants. So the more you book sessions here, the more you visit, the more you do these things, the more it just gives me confirmation of where to reinvest the money that's coming in. Is it on more chairs for workshops? Is it more tables for co-working? Like, what is that? And also the internet is now up and running, which is super exciting. So it feels very official. But as I said, the more weeks that I'm in this premises, the more days that I'm sitting here essentially by myself. So today is the first day that I'm here all day by myself. And I've had a couple of appointments. So people that were popping in just to kind of find more about the space, find more out about the space, that were local connectors. So this is a good strategy as well. If you are starting new in a new space, it's about finding those key people in the local area that are going to help you to get your business far and wide. And that is what I've done. So, well, I actually haven't done it. They found me, which is lovely because I've got two women that just want to help. And they have a great network, which has been amazing. And I'm just taking those as gifts from the universe, because the more women that know that we're here, the more women that will hopefully come and invest in the space, give back to the community, and just help lift everybody up in this area, but also surroundings. So that was great. So I've done that today. This is my first proper day without in the office without the baby, which is again has been hard. But I did actually start the week last week, so I may owe you a week actually. I went to Paris, which was just incredible. So I went with three business besties. We created loads of content. We did strategy sessions. We were inspired, and it has just honestly opened the floodgates of my mind in terms of what I can take and implement in the conference, which is obviously in March, which is really exciting. So that has just given me some really beautiful visuals and experiences and moments that I want to create. But also within my business, it has just lit a fire up my ass even more so. So one of the things was, if you would like to come on a content weekend with me, if you would like to do a strategy session with me, let's do it in Paris. So let me know in the comments if you want to go to Paris, if you are interested in finding out more, if it's on your bucket list, if you've even thought about it. Like, it was so beautiful. And I've been to Paris many times over the years. And the good thing is, every time you go, depending on who you go with, you have a different experience. And that was it for me. So it just really opened it up for me for other things for business, which is exciting, because I always love to make business fun. And I think you get to have both, right? Like, you don't have to just do business or have fun, you get to do both. So, and travel for me is a big part of like my passion and all the things. So I'm excited to be able to marry the two and create in that way. I've also got some olive trees and stuff coming today, by the way, because that is probably annoying the hell out of you that it has nothing in it. It's annoying the hell out of me. So they are coming today, which is exciting. I've got 2 VIP days, as I said, this week, which is great. So I'm just ordered some bits that I'll need for those sessions. But otherwise, it is now like go time for sales and marketing, because if I'm honest, I just thought putting up the window decals would definitely generate a lot more interest than it has, potentially some sales, potentially some clients. It has not. I have had not one new sale, and that is me, cards on the table. So I need to focus my marketing to really getting like ultimate conversions, getting people in this space, which is one element. But I also need to not forsake my own coaching business. Obviously, I'm a money mentor for women. I'm a best-selling author and all the things that I can't drop the ball over here on this business, because it's so important to me. So I also need to make sure that I am doing that. So I'm thinking about things that I could be launching over here. I also have events that I'm going to be hosting in January. So I've got to think and promote around those events. So there's just a lot going on right now. And I think the main thing, as soon as the business is self-funding, I want to get some support in here and some people, because ultimately this isn't sustainable. The pace that I'm currently trying to do all the things is not sustainable for me, or most women. You can't do it alone. And I will be absolutely still dropping the ball and missing opportunities because I'm doing it by myself. And ultimately, that's got to be the first purchase, is bringing somebody in. I have got a marketing lady starting in January, which is exciting. But I need more people other than that, because energy flows where focus goes. Two heads are better than one. The more people that you have working on a goal, the quicker you're going to get there. Obviously, it's just maths and karmic law. So that's exciting. So like I say, all eyes and energy now is on filling this space with people and sales, so that this business becomes sustainable. So that looks like, I say, getting the dates confirmed in January for the workshops, so that I can get leaflets printed, because there's a lot of opportunities locally through networking groups. So I'm also leaning into local networking groups to let them know that I'm here, how I can support their business, and also help, encouraging them in a win-win situation to promote my events and what I've got going on here. I'm also putting together a strategy for the socials for Instagram. We've just started a Facebook page. As much as I personally don't like Facebook, I know that there is an audience there, and there's a lot of networking that goes on in the community group. So we obviously needed to be there. I will hopefully get some ads up and running shortly, but I need budget for that and I need to get everything else set up first. I'm thinking about things that I can put on the window again. Like we have a lot of passing traffic that could be helping to promote the events. I'm thinking about joint ventures. I'm thinking about who already have the audience, the attention of my ideal audience. I'm thinking about local initiatives and stuff that I can get involved in. But right now, I'm also then leading my current community, my academy, and my power circle networking group, leading them to the end of the year. So it's just, and also doing all the things right as a mum. Like I've got 6 kids, we've got assemblies, Christmas fairs, Christmas performances, early finishes, festive days. Like there is so much going on this last week. So the kids finished on Friday. So I'm also trying to be kind to myself and recognize that I can't do it all. I've just got to focus on the things that I know move the needle, which is things like having meetings today. Like both of those women have left with, all of the details of everything that's coming on up. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it, because we all need it, right? So that was the message and the theme of this week is like, don't be afraid to ask for help. Um, Paris, like I say, was amazing. Got some great content from there. I need to make sure that I'm leveraging that because it will feed directly into what I want to be promoting, my vibes, my vision, like how I live my life. And there is nothing better when you're trying to grow a business than being the embodiment of what it is that you're selling. And I fully believe in getting out of your environment, meaningful in-person connections and conversations, traveling, being in that wealthy women environment in containers. I have to go first. That will sell far quicker than a carefully curated sales page. So I want to leave you with that this week. But it's just a short update, even though it's been a couple of weeks and I know there's a lot going on. As always, I am up against it today. And I just want to see like what is landing for you? What are you finding interesting? What are you not bothered about? Let me help create this vlog with you in mind. Like what is interesting, what isn't, so that I can make sure that you're getting the most value because like I said before, not enough people document the journey. They tell you when they're already made their money, but they don't show how you can actually get there yourself. They don't share in real time the shifts that you're making, the decisions that you're making. And I really want to just show that if I can do it with no budget, 6 kids, by myself, with all this responsibility and overheads, you can have it, girl, you can do it. You can do it 10 times quicker than I can, probably with more money and all the things. So let me be your inspiration and your evidence that what you want is possible for you. Give me some feedback. Let me know how you're getting on and what you're taking away and what you're not. But thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and all the things. Share it with somebody else who's maybe on the same journey. Or if you've got inspiration and want to do it for yourself, let me know. And just so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for your support. Have an incredible rest of your day. And don't forget to come back next week for what will be a hopefully more exciting update, because I've also got people coming in hopefully for the co-working sessions next week and some more deliveries to show you.